Imagine waking up to a world where World War III has just erupted and AI systems have turned against us. It sounds like science fiction, but these threats are more real than you think. In this video, I'm going to reveal 7 life-saving strategies to survive both a global conflict and an AI takeover. Trust me, this is the knowledge you'll wish you had when the unthinkable happens. The possibility of World War III is no longer just a dystopian fantasy. It's a growing concern as global tensions escalate. From territorial disputes to cyber warfare, the triggers for a global conflict are already in place. But what can you do to prepare for such an unprecedented event? The first step is understanding the risks. We're living in a tinderbox, man. You got superpowers butting heads, economic instability, resource scarcity. All it takes is one wrong move, one miscalculation, and boom, the whole damn world is on fire. Think about the South China Sea, Ukraine, Iran. These are flashpoints, man. And then there's cyber warfare. It's like a whole other dimension of conflict. One minute you're checking your Instagram, the next, the power grid's gone down, communication is shot, and you're back in the Stone Age. It's terrifying, but we gotta face reality. This isn't some Hollywood action flick, this is the real deal. While the threat of war looms large, there's another danger that's quietly growing: artificial intelligence. AI systems are becoming more powerful every day, and with that power comes the risk of AI going rogue. Whether it's through unintended consequences or malicious intent, AI could pose an existential threat to humanity. But how do we protect ourselves from a machine-driven catastrophe? Look, AI is a trip, man. It's already doing crazy stuff like beating chess grandmasters and writing symphonies. But here's the thing, what happens when AI becomes smarter than us? I mean, way smarter, like we're talking to goldfish. It could decide that humans are a virus, a glitch in the system, and decide to hit the reset button. And I'm not talking about some Terminator-style robot uprising. It could be much more subtle. Manipulating financial markets, shutting down power grids, even turning our own weapons systems against us. It's the ultimate black box, man. We don't even fully understand how our own brains work, let alone something as complex as artificial intelligence. The first thing you need in a crisis is a safe place to retreat. Whether it's an underground bunker or a well-prepared safe house, having a secure location can mean the difference between life and death. I'll walk you through the essential steps to build or find a safe haven that can protect you from both war and rogue AI systems. Dude, when the shit hits the fan, you need a place to hunker down, a fortress of solitude. I'm talking about a place that's off the grid, self-sufficient, and as invisible as possible. Now, I'm not saying you need to build some elaborate underground lair, but you need a plan. Think about it. If there's a nuclear attack, a viral outbreak, or even just widespread societal collapse, you're going to want a sanctuary. This could be a remote cabin in the woods, a fortified basement, or even a network of safe houses with trusted friends and family. Chapter 4. In a world where chaos reigns, your survival will depend on your skills. From purifying water to defending yourself against AI-driven threats, mastering essential survival skills is a must. I'll break down the key skills you need to stay alive when all else fails. Listen, in a grid-down scenario, your fancy gadgets and gizmos are going to be useless. You need to be a jack of all trades, a modern-day hunter-gatherer. We're talking about basic survival skills like starting a fire, finding and purifying water, building a shelter, identifying edible plants, and hunting and trapping food. You've got to be resourceful, man. Learn to use what's around you. Every piece of trash, every scrap of material can be repurposed for survival. And don't forget self-defense. Chapter 5. As AI systems infiltrate every aspect of our lives, knowing how to AI-proof your existence is crucial. I'll show you how to protect your digital assets, disable potentially dangerous AI devices, and identify AI-free zones where you can stay under the radar. AI is everywhere, man. It's in your phone, your car, your fridge, even your kids' toys. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about facial recognition software, predictive policing algorithms, social credit systems, the whole 9 yards. So how do you disappear in a world that's constantly watching? First, you've got to minimize your digital footprint, ditch the smartphone, use cash instead of cards, and encrypt your communications. Next, identify and disable any AI-powered devices in your home. You might be surprised how many there are. And if you really want to go off the grid, you need to find those AI-free zones, places where surveillance is minimal and technology is scarce. Chapter 6. In times of crisis, there's strength in numbers. Forming alliances with like-minded individuals or joining community networks can significantly boost your chances of survival. Together, you can pool resources, share skills, and create a more resilient support system. Remember, we're social creatures by nature. We're wired to connect, to cooperate, to thrive in groups. And in a post-collapse world, those bonds will be more important than ever. Find your tribe, man. Connect with people who share your values, who you can trust, who have your back. This could be your family, your neighbors, your prepper group, anyone who you can rely on when the going gets tough. Because let's face it, surviving on your own is damn near impossible. You need people you can count on to share the burden, to pool resources, to provide support when you need it most. It's about creating a web of interdependence, a community that's stronger together than it is apart. Chapter 7. No system is foolproof, and that includes AI. By understanding the weak points in AI systems, you can find ways to disrupt or disable them if they become a threat. I'll reveal some little-known vulnerabilities that could give you an edge against even the most advanced AI technologies. AI might seem like this all-powerful, unstoppable force, but it's not magic, folks. It's code. And code can be hacked, manipulated, exploited. Look, I'm not going to lie, this is where things get a little technical. But the basic idea is this. AI systems are trained on data, massive amounts of data. And if you can poison that data, if you can introduce biases or inconsistencies, you can throw a wrench in the whole system. It's like feeding a chatbot a bunch of gibberish. Eventually, it's going to start spitting out gibberish too. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but if you know where to look, you can find those cracks in the armor. The future is uncertain, but with the right knowledge and preparation, you can survive even the most unimaginable scenarios. These strategies aren't just about surviving, they're about thriving in a world turned upside down. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rich Minds Hub. Your survival could depend on it.